video walkthrough. This is a powerful Google Sheet tool that you will access. But first things first is that you're going to need to make a copy. Once you hit that make a copy button, you're going to be able to make any changes that you want to this spreadsheet. Now, some things to note before we dive into actually unlocking your individual potential or even the potential of any agents in your office or coaching clients that you may have. So on the bottom, you'll see that there are tasks and then there is a drop down. If you click on the drop down tab, there are 3 different columns here. Now, these are the columns that dictate what pops up in these little drop downs here. Right, so you can see that we have a drop down on what is it, accomplishes, and priority, and I'll explain a little bit more about that. But if at any point in time you want to customize this document for your individual business or for what it is that you might offer your individual agents, if you're running a team or an office, you can customize those things here. If you're a solo agent or you're just getting started, I would recommend not touching this tab whatsoever. Because we pretty much thought of everything. But if you're a little more experienced and you feel like we're missing something, feel free. And if you feel like it's worth sharing with us, definitely let us know, because we'll make changes to the overall document to benefit everybody inside of the vault. Now, let's get into the fun part, right? Actually unlocking your potential. So how exactly does this work? So, we have noticed between our members and being part of other Facebook groups and other coaching groups and having our own brokerage office where we had our own agents, building our own team, working with new agents, experienced agents, helping other teams grow their teams, right? You begin to hear things over and over again about what it is that agents are doing that is working versus what it is that agents are doing that is not working or is a bit of a time waster or is a money suck, right? That doesn't actually reap a good enough ROI for the amount of energy or funds it may take to accomplish it. So basically, we created this tool where in column A, we have your resources or activity. So this is going to be a list of all the different things that you could be doing or might be doing right now as a real estate professional that can bring you business, grow your business, manage your business, help to plan your business, help you network, follow up, training courses, all these different things, right? So it's a list of all the things that we have down to 170 something items, right? And we've left you space to add more because you might have access to tools and resources that we don't even know about, right? At your individual office, or maybe you're part of a different coaching program too. So you might want to add those in, right? Now, column B, what is it? This is probably one of the most important columns to pay attention to because we want to make sure that we're labeling these correctly, right? So we've pre-labeled everything for you based on, in our experience, what we deem it to be. So asking, for example, number 1, ask for referrals from past clients, right? This is a follow-up action, right? Create market update graphic. That's a graphic design action, right? If we just look at the first handful of options here, right? Like the first 5, you can see that we're covering things like follow-up, graphic design, shooting, right? Actually shooting content. If you look at column C where it says accomplishes, we know that this is a form of lead generation. This one is a form of content creation. The rest are forms of lead generation. And even more important than the rest of those is the priority level. Now, I will say these can be customized for your individual business because it really depends on what it is you're trying to achieve. But for the most part, we have made the best decision for what fits most of everybody's business. So something like asking for referrals, this is going to be a high priority thing, right? It's incredible how many real estate professionals do not ever ask their past clients for referrals. And it should be something that you're actively doing, right? Another thing is low priority, right? So we've listed them as high priority, medium priority, low priority, advanced, right? So you need assistance for it. And then delegatable. And delegatable is really important, right? So if I scroll down to one that is delegatable over here, right? You can see that a lot of the delegatable tasks here, they tend to fall under administrative duties, right? Like graphic design, right? So like designing your listing and buyer's presentations, a lot of times you can offshoot that to someone else, right? Or maybe your broker has one, or maybe you've purchased one from Design for Agents and so it's done for you, right? Designing your buyer client welcome pack, things like that you can delegate, right? And so from there, right, we have your resource or activity name. What is it? What it accomplishes? What type of priority it is, right? I don't know if you noticed here, but there's a big red busy work, right? There are a lot of busy work things in this business. So a busy work one is post real estate memes comedic for other agents, right? And you might be familiar with some of the biggest names out there on social media who are notorious for sharing memes, and they do claim to have closed deals from posting those memes and managing these meme accounts. We are not saying that this could not work for someone, right? But one thing that we do know for sure is that there's always going to be anomalies, right? Being able to go all in on a meme account, right, and then transition it to working for your business, that's not a story for everyone, right? It takes a specific strategy. It takes a long game, right? It's not an overnight thing, right? As opposed to going through your past clients or friends and family, that's definitely gonna get you business much faster than this, right? So if this is not your MO, if you're not trying to be a giant meme account and then eventually down the line 2-3 years from now start generating business from it, we don't recommend this, right? This is considered busy work. Now, moving over to the side, we have currently utilizing, tried it, success, failed. Now, we added these 4 columns for a very specific reason, and I want you to make sure that you actually go through and check these boxes off. Go through every single one, right? So from here to, all the way down to 170 something, go through all of these and add the ones that you think are missing too. And check the boxes. Are you currently utilizing that strategy? And I want you to be very honest with yourself, because if you're not utilizing the strategy to its fullest extent, right, don't check it off. Now, if there's a strategy or an activity that you've tried, right, but you like haven't gone all the way with it, but you did see some success, check off tried it instead of currently utilizing and mark it as a success. If you've tried it and you got nothing from it, mark it as tried and also mark it as failed. Now, here's why I'm telling you this. For example, let's say that I want to say that I have post photos or videos of upcoming open houses with CTAs, right? I'm currently utilizing that and I've had success. Now, let's say ask for referrals from past clients, currently utilizing it, had success. Let's use another example. Post real estate memes comedic for buyers and sellers. Let's say I've tried it and let's say I failed, right? And then let's say cold DM local users on Instagram, tried it and succeeded, right? What's cool about this is once you go through and check the boxes where appropriate for each thing, you can actually toggle what it is that you're currently utilizing. So you can see the list of things you're not. You can toggle, right, just by a simple A to Z versus Z to A. You can toggle what you've tried and see what has been a success or failure. You can toggle what has been a success and look at this, right? We get results from here. This gives us data. This lets us know that, okay, I've had success with these 3 things here specifically. And if I scroll over, I can see that the first one I've had success with, but I'm not currently utilizing that strategy. And the second one, ask for referrals from past clients, I'm currently utilizing it and I have success. So I should double down on that. Post photos, videos of upcoming open houses with CTA, currently utilizing, have success, right? Post real estate memes for comedic value for buyers and sellers. I've tried it, but it's failed, right? So this gives you visibility, this gives you insight, right? Because imagine if you do that for everything that's on this list, right? Just quickly go through and toggle what it is. You're gonna be able to see where your areas of opportunity are, right? You're gonna be able to see like, okay, what high priority items am I missing, right? Like this high priority item here, promote lead magnet organically on a social platform. Okay, I haven't done that. What's another high priority one? Promote consultation or home valuations on social platform. Wow, I haven't done that either. How about run top of funnel Facebook ads for buyers or for sellers, right? That's another one. Run retargeting Facebook ads to existing CRM lists. And if you keep going, you'll see that like not every single prospecting option that we've provided has to do with cold calling or paid ads. There's so many different options here that you can go through. There's events, there's mailers, right? But the idea is that you are uncovering what it is that you've tried, what it is that you haven't. You're getting new ideas. You're seeing what it is that you might be focusing on that maybe is a low priority option, right? So you want to make sure that you actually fill out the whole thing and then look at the data. Now, some extra tools for you here on the side are a description column, an explain context column, a resource links, and an additional notes area. So these are just as you want to use them, right? If you want to provide a description for this, if you want to explain any context behind like why you tried it and failed, like maybe there's some type of explanation, any notes that you might want to add, right? And then resource links is in case you have, let's say you have a winning campaign and you want to remember what ad that was, you can paste that link here and so on and so forth. So that in a nutshell is how you unlock your potential with this dashboard. Now, if you are a solo agent, this is pretty cut and dry. Just go through the sheet, do exactly what I said, you're good to go. If you are a team leader, real estate coach, or a broker owner who's managing a bunch of agents across different experience levels, this is an incredible tool to provide to your agents as a homework. Have them go through it and then have everyone bring it to the table at the next meeting, right? Because then everyone can share what it is that they're using that's working. What are some things that they've tried that they've had success with? And maybe those are some areas of opportunity that other agents haven't thought about in the room, right? So you can collectively bring your office into higher production, right? And then perhaps even uncover where are some areas that we're focusing way too much on low priority and way too much on busy work. All right. So that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you were able to unlock your potential with this dashboard. It's exactly why we created it. As always, we're wishing you many, many happy new clients, accepted offers, and tons of closings.